What if the reason why things seem to be upside down is we are not seeing life for what it is? We are lying to ourselves about what life is. If you were in prison and you didn't know you were in prison, the guards weren't treating you the way that you want to be treated, you'd complain because you don't know that you're in prison. You'd ask yourself, why do I got to stay in my cell even if I don't want to be in my cell? Why do they gotta search me even if I don't want to be searched? Why do I gotta take orders from other people? You don't know that you're in prison. You don't know that that's how you should be treated because you are in prison. So to you, the things that will be happening won't make sense. You'll be like, no, this is not how a person should be treated. Because you don't know that you are in prison. Or you are failing to realize that you're in prison. It's obvious that you're in prison, but you're failing to realize that you're in prison. So you keep telling yourself that the place that you are in is actually good. It's just that few things just need to change so that you'll enjoy being there. Like, no, this place is good. I mean, only if they can allow me to choose when I'm gonna go outside, only if they allow me to choose when I'm going to eat, only if they didn't have rules. You don't know that you're in prison. Like, you're in a world that you really do not understand. No one told you what this is. No one told you where you are. No one told you why you're here. So isn't it up to you to figure out where you are? If no one is going to tell you where you are, isn't it up to you to figure out where you are? By looking at how things actually work. What I've realized is that the things that we do not like about life, these things are not happening by mistake. They are happening because they should happen. All the things that we do not like about life, all the things that we say are evil, the people that we think are bad, they're part of life. They're not here by mistake. All those evil people that we believe are bad, we believe that they deserve to burn in hell, they're evil, they are being used by the devil. They're not here by mistake. The people who have hurt us, the people who have made things worse in the world, they're not here by mistake. The diseases that end up taking our lives, they're not here by mistake. You don't get sick because something that shouldn't happen has happened. In this realm, people get sick. You don't suffer because something that shouldn't happen has happened. Suffering is not a bug. Suffering is a future in this realm. But you keep telling yourself that life should be fair. You want to believe that life is fair. Because you've been told since you were young that this world is good. So when things that tell you otherwise happen, you tell yourself that, oh, what has happened is wrong. Because you don't realize that these things should happen. You just tell yourself, no, this is happening because something is wrong. But these things are part of this realm. These are the things that happen. It's like if you were in hell and there was this guy with a knife that kept on, and you complained, like, why am I getting... You don't know that you're in hell. You don't know what that should be happening in hell. You're suffering, but you're in denial. Everything tells us that we're in hell, but you're in denial. Like, nah. Life should be fair. Life should be fair. Why is it that some things just never change? There are things that we've been trying to change in this realm for the longest time. But we can't change these things. It seems like there will always be inequality. We can fight for equality, but it seems to me that inequality is not a bug. It seems to me that no matter how hard we try to fight inequality, there will always be inequality. No matter how hard we try to fight poverty, there will always be poverty. No matter how hard we try to fight slavery, there will always be slavery. We never got rid of slavery. Slavery just took a new form. We never get rid of inequality. It just takes a new form. You know what I mean? In this realm, evil always wins. Have you noticed that? In this realm, evil always wins. The bad guy always wins. The guy that is willing to break the rules, that's the guy that wins. The guy that is willing to cheat, that's the guy that wins. Notice that human beings are actually attracted to chaos. They are attracted to disaster. They are attracted to suffering. We are actually attracted to bad things. We are attracted to bad people. We're not really attracted to good people. You see, when we're around people who are good, we feel safe because they are good, but we're not really happy around them. They don't make us feel, these feelings that we want to feel. Like, there's a reason why a lot of women are attracted to the guys that we say are bad. They're attracted to them because they feel these feelings that they want to feel. So you're a good guy, but they don't feel these feelings that they want to feel around you. So, well, they're not attracted to you. But this is how we are as people. We're not really attracted to people who are actually good. We're attracted to drama. We're attracted to toxicity. We're attracted to what is causing us suffering. Why? We've been designed to be attracted to what is going to cause us suffering. Why? Notice that when someone does something really good in the world, no one talks about what they did. But if someone does something bad, everyone is talking about what they did. Why? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why bad news travels fast. Why? Ask yourself why, when something bad happens, humans want to talk about what has happened. Like, they want to get together and actually talk about what has happened. If something tragic happens somewhere, they want to get together and actually talk about what has happened. Why? If something good happens, no one gives a damn. No one is going, like, hey, this guy is, Elon Musk just donated 1 billion, blah, blah. No one gives a damn. But if Elon Musk did something evil, everyone will get together. Oh, you see what he did? You do something good, no one says anything. You do something bad, everyone wants to talk about what you did. Why? Why are we attracted to bad things? Why are we attracted to drama? Why are we attracted to evil? Why do you think people watch professional wrestling? They love the drama. They love seeing the bad guy win sometimes. I mean, sometimes they want the good guy to win, but for the good guy to even be the good guy, there has to be the bad guy. So the bad guy has to be there. He has to be there. He's not there by mistake. And that's what makes people watch professional wrestling. It's unpredictable sometimes. We know that people get betrayed. Now, the fact that a lot of people like professional wrestling should tell us something about ourselves. What is it about professional wrestling that we love? When I was still in high school, when two people got into a fight, we'll be so happy. If they say that, yo, the fight's gonna continue after school, damn, everyone will be happy, bro. Everyone will be looking forward to the fight. Like, everyone will be talking about the fight. Like, yo, they're going to fight after school, man. You gotta make sure that we finish doing everything that we need to do so that we're not late, so that we'll be able to see the fight, Like, everyone wants to see the fight. We're excited. We feel happy. We love drama. Why? We love seeing people beat the shit out of each other. Why? That's what gets us excited. That's what gets us talking. Why are we attracted to bad things? Why are we not programmed to feel the way that we want to feel when good things are happening? Why are women not, programmed to be attracted to the guys who are actually good, who are actually nice to them? Why? See a drug dealer and you feel the way that you want to feel as a woman. You feel those feelings, and yeah, there's the guy that's gonna make you come. Now the good guy who is doing everything right, who's following the rules, who probably won't break your heart, who cares about you, you don't feel anything for him. Isn't it strange that that's how we are, and we can't even control ourselves? We can't just activate these feelings that we want to feel ourselves. You just find yourself attracted to this guy who's lying to you every day. He's lying to you, but you're attracted to him. You watch the news. You're addicted to watching the news because you're addicted to seeing bad things happening. Someone was unalived by their boyfriend. That's what makes you feel something, huh? There was a car accident somewhere. That makes you feel something. There's a war. Yeah, that makes you feel something. Hey, someone almost got assassinated. That what makes you feel something. You don't watch the news because you wanna see someone doing something good. I mean, there's a reason why news channels don't really cover like good stories. You know, they cover bad stories. Why? Because they know that your monkey ass is attracted to bad stories. They know that. So they're giving you what you want. You're going to complain and be like, oh, they're only showing us bad stories. Yeah, because you want bad stories. You're going to watch when they're showing you bad stories. When they're showing you good stories, you're not watching. Why? Doesn't that tell us something about this realm that we are in? When you watch a movie, what do you want to see? You want to see someone having a good time, no problems, nothing, no drama, no breakups, no cheating, no pain, nothing. Just someone just having a good time. Is that what you want to see when you watch a movie? Or you want to see drama? That's what you love. Even though you don't want to love drama, is it? Because you want to believe that you're a good person. It's a human beings are in denial. They don't realize that they're attracted to evil. They're attracted to drama. They want to hear that bad things have happened. That's what makes them feel the way that they want to feel. But they don't want to admit that to themselves, especially if they believe that they are good. You know, those people who are self-righteous. But the truth is that we're attracted to evil. We just hate ourselves for being attracted to evil. So we'll act like we're not attracted to evil. If something bad happens to someone and someone like record a video, everyone is gonna be asking for that video. Oh, someone was getting unalived. There's a video. Everyone's asking for that video. Why? What do you want to see? If someone does something good, you don't be asking for a video like, oh yeah, someone donated this amount of money. I want to watch a video of them donating that amount of money. You don't give a shit. But if it's a video of something bad happening to someone, you want to watch the video. You want people to send you the video. You won't sleep asking your friends if they have the video. Why? Why are we in denial? We are ashamed of ourselves for loving evil, but the truth is that we have been programmed to actually love evil. We love the bad guys. We don't love the good guys. We're just safe around them, but we don't love them. We don't feel these feelings that we want to feel around them. So, yeah, keep them around because we know we can count on them. We know that these are the people who will be with us even when the days are dark, when the bad guys have left. These are the guys who are going to stick with us because these are the guys who love us. These are the good guys. These are the guys who genuinely care about us. But we don't feel what we need to feel when we're around them. Why? If your friends only contact you when the days are dark, you probably need to get rid of them because they don't really appreciate you. They don't really feel the way that they want to feel around you. Like when things are good, when they want to go out and party, they don't think about you. They don't even invite you. When there are good things that are happening in their lives, they don't even think about it. Like they forget that you exist. But when bad things happen, they want to contact you. Like, hey, I'm feeling this way. And like it's kind of like if you had a female friend that you wanted to be in a relationship with, but she didn't want to be in a relationship with you. She wanted to be in a relationship with a guy that is actually toxic, that she has feelings for because he's toxic and he doesn't care about her. So she falls in love with him and then he does something bad. She comes to you crying, hey, he did this, he did. Can you imagine? That's kind of like how it is. Like if you're a good person, you know. Maybe you even give people good advice, but they don't give a shit. When bad things happen, they come to you. Because you're the good guy, you're not going to leave. When they get sick, they come to you. You're going to do things that they want you to do. They're going to, you're going to help them when they're sick, when things are not going well. But as soon as things start going well for them again, they don't think about you. They literally forget that you exist. You are that person who's there for everyone, but no one is there for you. So when things are not going well in your life, no one is there for you. So you have to deal with this shit on your own. What if life isn't supposed to be fair? What if we're playing the game wrong? Like, hey, things are supposed to be good. What if we got it wrong? What if we've never figured out where we are? We tell ourselves that, not breaking the rules, caring about other people, being selfless, that's good. That's what's going to make people love us. But why don't we love people who treat us well. Why can't we have this feeling for the people who are treating us well? Remember what I told you? I said never sell your soul for candy. I'm not saying you should be a bad person. Be a good person if you're a good person. Continue being a good person. Be more authentic. Be more real. Be more honest. Be less afraid. Don't live in fear. You'll be a badass if you're going to be like that. But I'm trying to make you realize that the world that we live in is not what you think it is. It wasn't meant to be good. You see, people believe that this world was meant to be good. You know, Christians will say, hey, Adam and Eve just fucked shit up for everyone else. That's why things are bad. But nah. Nothing bad has happened to actually cause these things to be the way that they are. Things are the way that they are because that's exactly how they were supposed to be. Things ain't the way they are because something wrong has happened. No, things are the way that they are because, well, things are supposed to be the way that they are. But we tell ourselves that life is fair. Life is fair. We believe that life is fair. We were conditioned to think that way, but it isn't. A lot of people who are trying to do the right thing, not breaking the rules, people who are not cheating, they believe that the world should give them what they want because they're good people. They're kind people. Some will even pray to God as if God exists. They don't realize how things work here. They see the bad guys winning. Like, oh, it's because this world is controlled by the devil. You know, it's people who are manipulative who are winning. It's people who don't really care about other people who are winning. And these are the people that we love. That's what scares me. Bruh, that guy who doesn't care about his girlfriend, bruh, he'll be the one that she loves, period. He doesn't have to do much. She doesn't expect him to jump through hoops to gain her trust or I don't know, for her to just, you know, be open with him in a lot of different ways to break rules for him. Like, she doesn't expect him to. But if you're a good guy, she expects you to literally jump through hoops to fly, bro. Why? Why are we like that? Because that's how life itself is. And I was telling someone this, and this is very important. I was like, bro, as a guy, the way that women treat you is how the world is going to treat you. And that's something that a lot of people do not realize. The way that women treat you is how the world is going to treat you. So women show you who you are. You understand? They show you who you are as a man. Because women are naturally like this, like selfish, right? Like that. They don't tell themselves that I need to be selfless in this situation. They become selfless because of how they feel. So you activate their feelings as a man. You'd realize that if women treat you well, like I've realized that whenever, let's say I'm having a good year, right? Things are going well for me. Women are treating me very, very well. And I can see that I'm being treated well by women. Like, things are easy for me. I realize that life itself is treating me well. But when life is not, when women are not treating me well, life is also not treating me well. You know, when life is not treating you well, no woman gives them. But when And you might say, oh, when life's treating you well, of course women are going to treat you well because things are going well in your life. But no, it's like when I'm like being a certain way, women treat me so damn well, and life itself treat me so damn well when I'm in that way. It's like when I'm in a certain state of mind, when I'm kind of like selfless and just doing my thing, carefree, nothing holding me back. Women treat me well and life treats me well. But when I care, bruh, when I care, when I'm being fair, when I'm being right, women don't treat me well and life doesn't treat me well. Isn't it strange? And we want to say that's not true because we don't want that to be the truth. You tell a woman that, well, that's how it works. She'll be like, no, I'm not attracted to those. But the truth is that that's how things work. It's just that we don't want to admit that that's how things work because we feel guilty, you see? We feel guilty. It doesn't make us feel good knowing that we're attracted to toxicity, we're attracted to bad things, we're attracted to drama. We're attracted to those who do bad things. We don't want to admit that to ourselves. It's like if a Christian is addicted to porn, for an example. I remember some few months back I came across a video of this lady. She's a Christian, and she said that she was addicted to porn. She told herself that it's the devil that's making her addicted to porn. She doesn't realize that that's how she's been programmed. So she feels guilty, like, I'm addicted to this. But she doesn't realize that that's how she is. She's a human being, and human beings love sex, and some love it more than others. So when she sees people having sex, that turns her on. She sees people having threesomes and all that. That turns her on because that's what she wants, but she doesn't want to admit that that's what she wants. You see? Because it's bad, right? It's bad. But then she wants that, but she doesn't want to admit to herself. So that's how people are in the world. They want bad things, but they don't want to admit to themselves. So they would rather pretend or lie to themselves, right? And lie to other people. And say that they don't want bad things to happen. They don't love this, they don't love that. Oh, this is disgusting, this is this and that, We are ashamed of ourselves. We realize that we are actually ashamed of ourselves as people. Why are we ashamed of ourselves? If someone catches you watching porn, it's a big deal. You feel guilty. You feel like you're a bad person. Why? Isn't it because you are ashamed of yourself? You want people to think you are only attracted to things that we consider to be good, right? You want people to think that you are holy. My question to you is, why are we ashamed of ourselves? Are we not ashamed of ourselves because we realize that we have been programmed to love evil? And loving evil isn't good. So we know that no, we shouldn't be loving evil. I shouldn't love seeing another person like struggling, having relationship problems, things going bad for them, but I do. I mean, I don't, but people in general, like you know, when something bad happens to someone, when a person is telling me, because I don't even give it, like I don't even pay attention to what happens in other people's lives, but I watch how people tell me when bad things have happened to other people. You'd see that they're telling you with excitement that something bad has happened, even if they're pretending as if they are hurt by what has happened. But no human will admit that they love the fact that something bad has happened to someone, especially if that person has not done anything wrong to them. I mean, yeah, if it's their enemy, they will show their true colors. Like, yeah, I'm glad that this tragic things has happened to this person, because of what they did. That's when they're gonna be open. But if it's just an innocent person who has not done anything, they won't want to admit that to themselves, the same way that they wouldn't want to admit that they love porn and they love the things that they're seeing, and they will actually want to do those things, but they're ashamed. You know what I mean? Because people want to believe that they are good. What if we're not good? We're just pretending as if we are. What if the reason why we're attracted to those who are bad, those who are cheating, those who are breaking the rules, is because they're showing us what would actually want to be. Like, they're showing they're being what would like to be. Remember, there's this quote that I saw on Facebook. I don't know, it's from home, but it says, a thief who doesn't have the opportunity to steal thinks he's a good person. So you think you're a good person because maybe you're afraid to do bad things because you're afraid of the consequences, but you do want to do these bad things. If it was possible for you to do these bad things without you knowing damn well that you'll never be caught, you will do these things. I remember 3-4 years back, my sisters found money inside a plastic, like a lot of money. And they took it. They took the money and ran away. It's like, when they told me, I was like, no, we're taking the money back. We're taking the money back. Why? Why do we take the money back? Just in case that person who lost the money comes back. If they don't come back, yeah, fine, you can chow the money because someone is going to take it. But here's the thing: if you take them, because I was trying to teach them how to, I think they got the lesson, and I think they got it. They were still young, Like, actually, just one of my sisters, like, she was young. She was with her friends actually, but she's the one who saw the money. What I wanted her to realize is that she took the money because there were no consequences. Like, she knew there isn't going to be consequences. So if you take something that is not yours, and because there's not going to be consequences, you're not very different from someone who actually breaks inside somebody's house and steal. The difference is that that person has more courage than you, because you also would steal if you knew there were no consequences. You see? You'd also steal if you knew that there were no consequences. So the difference between you and the people who you think are bad who are stealing is that they have more courage than you. Like, that's the only difference. But you'd like to think, I'm a good person because I do not do what they're doing, but you wish you would be doing these things that they're doing. You just don't have the courage. I mean, if you lost money, what are the chances that you get it? If I had money inside my pocket and it fell down, what are the chances that I'll get it back if I come back? No, someone will take it. Why? But they will believe that they're better than the person who breaks inside somebody's house and steals. No, you're not. You just don't have courage. I remember in 2014, when I was still in college, I found a cell phone, somebody's cell phone. Took it home with me and told my friends, yo, my friend wanted to buy it because it was a good cell phone, but I was like, nah, I need to make sure that the owner gets the phone back. Check the contacts and found the boyfriend's number, and I'll call him. Yeah, this is what's going on. I got this person's phone, blah blah blah, and we made an arrangement. They got their phone back because I understood that is still stealing. It's just that there's not gonna be consequences, but that's stealing. You see, the reason why people are not doing evil things is because they're afraid of the consequences. That's it. If they knew that there would be zero consequences, they can do whatever they want. People will do the most horrible shit ever, bro. But they're afraid of consequences. The truth is that people are evil. The truth is that we are attracted to evil. And we are fighting against our evil nature. So I'm evil, but I'm fighting against my evil nature. That's what I'm doing. That is why I don't like people who like to condemn others, who like to punish others for being evil. I like those who are trying to liberate others from evil, right? I like those who try to teach people how to be good, how to be strong, because being evil is being weak. If you really think about it, you realize that being evil is being weak, and being able to resist your evil, that's being strong. Yeah, being able to resist your evil nature, that's you being strong, because it's not easy, because you've been programmed to be evil. And it takes a lot of work. You need to become conscious of how things really work in the world. You need to try to understand people. Like I've been telling you guys, that true love is understanding. It's me understanding another person. If I understand another person, I'm going to automatically love them, because I'm going to take them as part of myself. It's hard to do something bad to a person that you truly understand. To you, that person is a good person because you understand them. You look at yourself as a good person, even though some people think you're evil, because you understand yourself. You understand why you do the things that you do. Even when you do the most horrible things, you understand why you do these horrible things. You see? There are people who have done horrible things, but they still feel like they are not evil. But the world, thinks that they are evil because they've done horrible things. The world is looking at the horrible things that they've done and be like, wow, I can't believe a human has done something like that. But they understand themselves. They know that what they did is wrong, but they understand why they did what they did. So they don't look at themselves the way that the world looks at them. So being able to understand another person, that's gonna, help you treat them the way that you think people should be treated. You'll be able to take someone as part of yourself. See, if you truly understand someone, it'll be easy for you to take them as part of yourself. And because you're selfish, you care about yourself, you care about them too. Because they are part of yourself, you see. You get them, you understand them. But you must understand that the world itself is not what you think it is. You are here to fight your own nature, basically. Because the world seems upside down because you know that something isn't right. So you're supposed to fight what isn't right. And that's within. What we see is what's within, It's the manifestation of what is within all of us. So this hell that we are part of is a manifestation of what is inside all of us. Us being okay with some people being slaves. I remember I asked this lady, she's a Christian. I remember I asked her if she doesn't feel guilty that she's a lot of money, she has a good job, she also has a maid. I asked her, don't you kind of feel, I don't know, guilty like having a maid? Like things going so well for you that you have a maid. Like this person listens to you. What is this thing? This person listens to you, they take orders from you. They do things that you don't want to do. And they do not even like make enough money to be able to take care of themselves. How does that make you feel? And she was okay with that. I was like, these people are just not conscious, bro. I remember when I told her about the verse, like sister, is it endless? I can't even pronounce this word right. Whatever. But there's this verse in the Bible. I think it's Ecclesiastes 6 verse 5, something like that, where slaves are being told that they should obey their masters the same way that they obey Jesus. I asked her about that verse, and she's like, no, they were actually referring to employees, like the employees should obey their bosses and all that. I was like, wow, just unconscious. Evil exists in all of us, man. People are jealous. You don't want another person to do better than you. You don't want your ex-girlfriend to be happy with someone else, do you? If she's gonna be happy, she's happy with you. You gotta fight that. You gotta fight jealousy. You gotta fight the spirit of competition inside you, wanting to do better than others. That's the evil that you gotta fight. Us being that way actually shows us that we're in a hell realm. Why are we programmed that way? Why are we programmed to be jealous when people do better than us? Because jealousy exists in everyone. Right? It's just that some people are are focusing on other things. Like and this is what I tell people, that focus on yourself. Don't focus on what other people are doing. Because if you're gonna focus on what other people are doing, how they're living their lives, you're gonna be jealous. So you focus on yourself. You only be competing with yourself. But if you're gonna focus on other people and what they're doing, what they have, what they do not have, you automatically be jealous. That's how you've been programmed. That's your dark side. What we need to ask ourselves is, why are we like that? Do we want to be like that? When you're feeling jealous, do you want to feel jealous? Does it make you feel good when you're jealous, or you don't want to be jealous? We're strange, but we shouldn't be we should be honest with ourselves so that we understand ourselves better and we'll know what we need to be doing. If we don't understand ourselves, We're going to keep making the same mistakes over and over again without realizing that we're making these mistakes. There's a reason why people, when they come across these channels, they try to gaslight me, because I tell them the truth. Like, I tell them the way things really are, and they don't want the truth. They don't want to know the truth about themselves. They don't want to know the truth about the world. They want to be comfortable, and that's what's leading to more suffering. It's only the truth that's setting us free. There's no other way. The lies that we're telling ourselves ain't setting us free. They're making things worse. They're making things much harder for us. Everything tells us that we're in a hell realm. Everything. And in a hell realm, evil wins. If you were in a war and you are a good person who didn't want to cause harm, do you think you would win? Try to reason with people, or it's people who are willing to do evil that who will win? Actually, people will just think you're weak because you don't want to do anything evil. Remember, I gave you all this example about the movie called The Tournament, and I think I'm actually talk about the movie The Tournament again. I want to show you something, but yeah, in the movie The Tournament, this pastor found themselves in this game where they had to analyze one another, and the last man standing wins money. He didn't want to be part of the game, but he found himself, in the game. To win, he had to be evil. He didn't have to be good. It's just that he was lucky, because there's this girl that protected him. I don't remember how the movie ended, but yeah, because it's a movie, of course the good guy is gonna win. But in real life, that's not how it works. Everything is upside down because we know how things should be, but things ain't the way that we want them to be, and we tell ourselves that we can actually change things for the better, but we can't change anything if we're in denial. Thank you all, guys.